Good afternoon, everyone. This is Andrea from My World by Andrea, and I'm still in Tampa, and we're at the book signing, which just completed, and I'm being joined by, are you ready for this? None other than Desiree Holt. I have been trying to get this woman to do an interview because we keep missing, but I finally got the chance. Welcome, Desiree. I'm glad you're here.
I'm glad to be here too.
Thank you. What we're going to discuss this afternoon with her is why she was here, what books she brought with her, does she have any new books coming out, which I know you all want to know, where you can follow her on multimedia, stalk her, whatever you wish to call it, and also if she's going to have any other book signings she's going to do this year, or possibly maybe in the first part of next year. So we're going to start with this. You did the book signing. You were signing author here.
Yes.
And what did you bring with you for your fans and hopefully new fans that you may have made that they could purchase from you?
Okay, I brought all of the books in the Phoenix Agency series, which is one of my best-selling series.
Right.
I brought all 3 books from the Omega team, which is similar to the Phoenix Agency. I brought what I call my Love Notes books. They're about musicians. It's Joyride, Aftershock, and Downstroke.
Okay.
I brought one of my new favorite books called Illegal Use of Hands. It's 3 novellas where the hero is a professional football player,
Okay.
and we're getting ready for football season, and I'm a football junkie.
There you go.
So I brought that, and then I brought some books that are just now out in print. Hot and Dangerous combines 2 novellas that I've had out for a while. Flashpoint is about a firefighter.
Okay.
So that's what I had here with me today.
Okay. And what genre do you write? Get ready for this, ladies.
I write erotic romance, and I write in contemporary romance and romantic suspense. But if you don't like hot, don't open the cover of the book.
I think it's amazing that the woman writes erotic. I love it. I absolutely love it. And I said, I hope when I grow up, I'm just like her. You know, she's young at heart.
Yes.
And she's very important in the indie community. And age is nothing for this woman because she does it all. She's everywhere.
I just turned 83.
Oh my goodness. Okay. See, she said, there it is. We should all be like this when we turn 83. You know, this is who I want to become when I turn 83. So do you have any other books coming out this year?
I do. As a matter of fact, I have a book up for pre-order now that's one of my favorites. It's part of the Silver Seals suspense series that I'm doing with the Suspense Sisters. Each of us wrote our own book, and the only way they're connected is they all work through the Bone Frog Command, which is a secret department of Homeland Security.
Nice.
And mine is called Seal Undercover.
Okay.
I'm very fortunate that I have a new good friend, Jack Carr, a former SEAL sniper, who has 2 best-selling books out and who answers all of my questions about everything. So the book is up for pre-order. It's doing really well, so go to your favorite platform and click on it. I have Protecting Amy, which is in Susan Stoker's Special Forces world, will be out in September. In October, I'm launching a new series in L. James Brotherhood Protectors World called Heroes Rising, also about SEALs. And in each book, the SEAL is out of the service and facing a disconnect and trying to find a way to fit back into society again.
And that's a very common thing that happens.
It is.
So that should touch a lot of people.
It is. So I have that coming out. I'm starting a new series called Galaxy 4 Totally Bound, which is about 4 friends, also in the service, who decide to buy a lottery ticket when they get together for Thanksgiving dinner, and they win the Powerball lottery.
Oh my goodness.
So they resign from the service and they start a business called Galaxy, which is a private airline and flies people everywhere. But the real business behind it is they run a black ops operation.
Ah.
So I have that coming out. I have another book coming out in the Phoenix Agency. And I think that's it for this year.
Well, see, this is what I said. I should have this much energy as this woman has. I mean, look at all these books that are coming out. I love it. And she does so much research and
I do.
detail research for what she writes, and you can tell when you read one of her books, it's not that it's overpowering and you don't understand. She goes and interviews and talks and gets detail after detail after detail. And I'm sure during the writing process, she contacts them as well. You
I
said
do.
you can ask questions. But she does amazing research for her books.
I feel that if you're going to write about something, you should know what you're talking about.
I agree.
When I first started writing about BDSM, I was living in San Antonio, Texas, and I had a connection to a BDSM club there. And I went there several times to observe. I had lunch several times with the master of the dungeon, and he was happy to answer all of my questions. You are disrespecting people if you write about something they do and you don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Exactly. I agree. I agree with that. And then, are there any additional book signings you're going to be at this year, first part of next year?
Yes, I will be in Ottawa, Ontario in 2 weeks at Romancing the Capital.
Okay.
Then in October, I'll be at Shameless Book Club in Orlando. And in April of next year, I will be at Weekend with the Authors in Nashville, Tennessee. I will do this signing again next year, and Shameless again next year, and one other one.
Okay.
I've had to kind of cut down on my travel because I am not quite as young as I used to be.
Well, you know, we have to cut back somewhere, right? You know, but you're still doing a lot of book signings, and that's great. That's great.
I enjoy it.
Yeah, and you get to meet your fans, and you get to make new fans, and
Yes.
you know, let people know exactly what you're writing in that. Okay, so now that we are interested in all of your books, where can they find you on Facebook? If you're on Twitter, if you're on Instagram.
They can find me on Facebook. I have both a personal page and an author page. They can find me on Instagram. I'm on Twitter. I spend a lot of time on Twitter. I also on Facebook have a reader group called Desiree's Darlings. And if you just do a search for it, you'll find it. Come join the group. We have a lot of fun. Their favorite day is Wednesdays, which is Ask Desiree Day. They can ask me anything they want at all, and I will give them a truthful answer. So they can find me there. My website is DesireeHolt.com, and that's where they can find all of my books and links to everything else.
Well, there you go. So, you just need to go there.
Right.
And you can find her, follow her, check out her Amazon page and all the books that she has. If you're not following her, click follow. And if you please, and I say this at every interview that I do, if you happen to purchase a book or books from an author, leave a review.
Yes,
please. It doesn't have to be a detailed review. Just say, I like the book, I like the character, it was one I enjoyed, whatever. One sentence. That's all you got to have.
Exactly.
But leave a review. It shows them that there are people out there interested in reading their books.
Exactly.
And all of that.
Exactly.
But is there anything else going on? I mean, not like you don't have enough that you're doing. That you would like to tell about? Are you doing any anthologies or anything like that?
Yes, I'm in 4 anthologies right now. Fierce, Hot in the Summertime, Soldiers of Fortune, and oh my God, I forgot what the 4th one is.
So we have those looking forward to. Are they releasing this year or next year?
They're already out.
Oh, they're out, okay.
One of them goes live, I think, in another week.
Okay.
But in November, I will be in one of Delilah Devlin's anthologies coming out.
Oh, my goodness, okay.
And this time she asked for military, former military, things like that. So I'm writing, and she said you can do a crossover. So I'm writing a short story for that. That is from the Phoenix Agency.
There you go.
So I'll be pulling in new readers there. I think Oh, no, and I have 2 books that are due in my Rawhide series.
Okay, yes.
So that's all for this year.
Okay. And the people that follow me know that I have 10 anthologies releasing next year. No, I'm not an author. I put authors together.
Right.
So, Brute, do you think I need to ask her to see if she has a moment of time to possibly grace her presence in one of my anthologies for next year, or possibly in 2021?
I would love to.
I will send you the information, and I'm
Great.
sure they would love to have your story in one of the anthologies that I'm putting on next year. But I want to thank you for taking time out of your schedule.
My
It's been
pleasure.
an honor and a pleasure to get to finally meet you, talk
I
to
know.
you.
I know.
I've known this woman for 2 years. She's done my book club. We've read her books, reviewed them, and I've never met her. And so finally, we were finally met up at the same book signing.
Yes.
And like I said, it's been an honor and a pleasure to meet you and be able to talk to you. And I'm going to let her go because we're all closing up shop. The book signing is over.
Yes.
And she wants to go home. And I'm going to say good night to everyone from Tampa. This is Andrea from My World saying good night.
Good night, everyone.